The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first carry now for Thompson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, Thompson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And taking it to the 15-yard. Line before he's brought down.
That's good for a
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, Foxtrot. Go.
Hand off to Thompson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Number 34. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
52's the mark, boy. Alpha.
Minshew sets to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Browns nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. He's got Thompson here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Dances by him. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he is all the way up past the 25. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Kareem Hunt,
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
31.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Pickup on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
1st down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
The tackle made.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Mayfield's pass.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Browns, nothing.
Mayfield now from the 50. Flushed out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air again with Mayfield. His throw incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Off play action, it's Minshew. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
A carry here for Hunt. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Mayfield's pass.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll run with Hunt
At the 32-yard line.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give right side now to Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 22. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
At the 25-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain on the 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Seibert's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
That's the reason we go for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Minshew with a throw caught by Eifert, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Check.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Minshew. Flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault. As the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Jaguars 14, Browns 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Gain of 32. First down, Browns.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
14.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
32-yard line.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Kareem Hunt.
Tackle made by the longtime member of these Browns, Joe Schobert. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
To Kareem Hunt.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
Granted, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and once again on the last play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Had to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well
left, and this score will stay right where it is.
14.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
7-yard line.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Second and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Charlie.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Ready. 70, Indy. 80 weapons. Rush in.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is up to 15 now.
From 6.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because
and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 13.
Odell Beckham. 78 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 15. Check 15. Wide. Get wide.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. They give it here to Thompson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Phillips on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That's good for a Jaguars.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
It's second and
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
he was covered by Denzel Ward.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Cleveland ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Browns on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, it would make a nice play on the ball. And that's all she wrote.
And intercepted, making a turning point they need.
The attempt at the 2-point.
Able to get there and pick it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path. A significant number.
First down.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Donovan Peoples-Jones. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get a score closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And it's good, so that will get them back within one score.
Makes the score Jaguars 27, Browns 19.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. You'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They run again with Hunt. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
21 yards. First down, Browns.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Hunt. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Kareem Hunt, the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On third down, here's Hunt. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Once again, the ball
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 38, Mayfield. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's third down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way has made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
First down, Mayfield. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Mayfield's
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mayfield off the play fake. And he completes it to Hunt. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's caught. Beckham. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
56. Mike, 56. Right there.
On a jet sweep, here's Westbrook. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Thompson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, a run with Thompson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
3rd and 4.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. He'll field this at the 5. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat
And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jags, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.